I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy, the motherfucking dating game. What's poppin'? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's going to be a quick show today. So just letting you guys know now. So if you guys want to call up now. If you want to put your questions in, do it now. You feel what I'm saying? Do it! You understand? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Peanut the MC, George, Money Mitch, Debbie, AT, Captain Crater, No Data, was good. Who else is up in here? Rex Corp, Duke Alex, Frankie Shy, Still the King is up in the building. Yilmaz TV, what's going on with your Wicked Scorpion? Shout out to Joe Blast. Shout out to Corey 2S, Dixon, what's popping with you? Shout out to Phoenix in the building. What's going on with you? Shout out to who else is up in here in these streets. Charlie is up in here. Shout out to you, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to C Mims and what's going on. So listen, today we're going to be talking about 5 ways women pretend to like you. Okay, they pretended. Now, before we get into all that though, you guys got to make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. Join the Bad Boy membership where you get 45 to 90-minute audio, video, dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys get that popping. Right now, we have the program on the Bad Boy membership, 10 ways to get women to prove that they're interested in you. Make sure you guys check that out. I just put up a clip of that earlier today, so you can check that out on the channel. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. You feel what I'm saying? So that you can get your soap. You feel what I'm saying? Get your soap at CunninghamElements.com. Also, you guys can get the colognes, you feel what I'm saying? The parfum at CunninghamElements.com. You feel what I'm saying? And talking about cologne, look at what I just got from my dude, EO. Shout out to my dude, EO. Let me see if we can get that. I got the Mr. Confident cologne from EO. You feel what I'm saying? You see EO on the cover right there, on the package right there. The packaging is fire. Shout out to EO. I just got the joint. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the Mr. Confident joint from EO. Make sure you guys go hit up EO so that you can get one of these. I'm telling you that it smells fucking great. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to my dude EO. Make sure you guys go check out EO and get his cologne. It is on fucking point. If you guys do not have this, you are slipping. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of value all around. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys, go and get that popping. You feel what I mean? Also, make sure that you guys also go to masculine identity membership.com for the summer sale. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that for the summer sale. Get that shit cracking. 99 cents. Put in the code word summer to get that shit cracking. And last but not least, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Shoplocario.com. This is where you get the books, audio, and video programs, and you can get your online dating consultation with myself in April. Make sure you guys get up on the online dating consultation, because if you step up your online dating game, okay, you guys can be getting shit popping heavy. You feel what I mean? You could be going on more dates, hooking up with more girls, and if you want a girlfriend, wife, or whatever, you can find that on online dating, but you got to know how to do it right. So if you're having trouble, that means you're not doing it correctly, and we could get you right on this online dating consultation. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. All right. So guys, the call-in number is 844-672-7300. That is 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys hit that up if you guys want to call in. You feel what I'm saying? So now we're talking about 5 ways women pretend to like you. Now, let's first talk about, why do women pretend to like you? The reason why women pretend to like you. Oh shit, we already got calls coming in. Okay, fuck it, let's go. 832-832 was popping. Who this?
This is Jay calling in from Houston. What's going on, Locario, man?
What's up? What's popping with you, man?
Chilling. I donated 5 to Miles' situation, so he should have that in his bank.
Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on with you?
Yo, nothing much, man. I kind of got an idea on some stuff, but I want to get some game from you, because I know that's what you do for a living. Talking to guys who believe in money and looks, and believing in yourself doesn't mean shit. Like, I know that believing in yourself is way more damn important than starting anything. Like, you got like how you said, you didn't know how to write a book, but you believe in yourself that you can get it done.
Right.
I feel like a lot of these dudes feel like, nah, you don't need that belief. All you gotta do is, have the money, what I'm saying, have the look, have the height. And I'm like, my question to you is, should you just leave niggas alone? Like, let them stay in that world and space? Or is it even worth your time trying to even impute some perspective in that mind like that? Like, what's your thoughts on that shit, man? Because you do this for a living.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you gotta understand that they always say, there's a saying that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, there's always going to be guys who, they're hard-headed, they're in their own way, they're thinking about things that they think about based on their own understanding of where they're at. So basically, if you're teaching people, you teach people and then just teach the people who are ready to receive it. And then the ones who aren't ready to receive it, they'll catch up later, because at some point they're going to have to catch up. It's just like, when you was in school and if a person didn't do their work, they got left back. So they're going to keep getting left back. And then finally they're going to say, damn, well, you know what? I figure I got to start really studying and, being out here and letting shit pop. You feel what I'm saying? So that I can actually get to the point where I need to get to. So yeah, there's always going to be hard-headed niggas that don't get it. You feel what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, cool, man. Because, man, I'm gonna get off the phone there. You got a show to do. I know you said it's gonna be a real short show. Show. But now I'm starting to understand why you be kind of going off a little bit, because I can feel that passion. Because it's like I'm arguing with a brick wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to conversate with a brick wall. But man, God bless your soul for dealing with this shit that you got to deal with over these past years, man. Because I'm starting to really see I won't call it waste of time, but I'm starting to see it's difficult to let something enter into a closed mind that only thinks that the world is as small as his neighborhood, when it's a whole world out there that's so big than your neighborhood. Right. But go ahead, man. Do your thing, Locario, man.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call, fam. I'm out.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right, but yeah, that's it. People get to shit when it's their time. Sometimes it's not their time yet. You feel what I'm saying? Because at some point, this is the thing. Every person is always gonna get to the truth at some point. You understand what I'm saying? The truth, like they're gonna get to the truth at some point. They're gonna realize certain things and be like, oh, I didn't realize before, now I see it now. That's just how life works. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as we're talking about today about women pretending to like you, right? Understand that the reason why women pretend to like you is because women like to get attention. You understand? And so they like to get attention, so they figure, okay, what is the best way to get attention? And the best way to get attention is for you to think that she's interested. Because what happens is that the more that you think she's interested, the more attention you're going to give her and the more valuable your attention is going to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because you think you're going to actually get something out of it. So the thing is this, is one thing for, you to, let's say you're looking at a girl and you're checking her out or whatever from across the room, right? But what's even more than that is you going over and approaching her and talking to her. What's even more than that is you exchanging numbers and having a conversation with her. What's more than that is you taking her out on a date. You see how like there's levels to the attention, right? So the woman knows, okay, well, listen, I want more attention. So I'll go on a date with him, even though I'm never going to fuck him, even though I don't really like him like that. At least I can get a guy to take me out to dinner. I'll be outside. You know what I'm saying? I could dress real sexy and all this other stuff and, have other people look at me and things like that. So her pretending to like you is basically her using you for attention. That's really all it boils down to. But this is the key. If you don't have game, you're going to get manipulated because you're not going to know the woman is pretending to like you. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to think she's actually interested, which is going to make you waste more time. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm telling you guys that you got to make sure that you know if a woman is pretending to like you. And I'm going to go through 5, ways that women do this so that you'll be aware so that you don't actually make these mistakes and, waste your time, right? So now let's just jump right into this. And this is in no order of importance. I'm going to just go 1 through 5, right? And we're going to get into this. So the first thing we have on the list of the ways women pretend to like you is talking to you about nothing. Okay? Talking to you about nothing. So what does that mean? And check this out. This right here is actually your fault. So a woman talking to you about nothing happens because you're talking to her about nothing. You understand? So yesterday, me and Steve, we had a show, and this dude, he was like, he would, get on the phone with the girl and ask her where she's from and ask her a whole bunch of questions about nothing, right? And so what happens is that when you're dealing with a woman and you're talking to her about nothing, meaning you're on the phone with her, asking her favorite color and all this other stupid shit, right? She will talk to you and respond to you about nothing, because that's the situation you created. But the thing is this, is that when you are interacting with a woman and she's talking to you about nothing, she's doing that because you're giving her attention by talking to her about nothing. And she's going to continue to talk to you because, hey, I got a guy talking to me. I'm getting attention. He's asking me questions. He's interacting with me. He's, making me feel special by giving me all this attention. He's boosting my ego. But what happens is that when you're talking about nothing with a woman, that's going to make her talk back to you about nothing. And you're going to think she likes you just because she's talking to you. You're going to think she likes you because she's on the phone with you for 45 minutes. You're going to think she likes you because you're at this party and you guys are going back and forth for like 45 minutes to an hour about nothing. See, a lot of you guys think that just because a woman is interacting with you, that means that she's interested in you. You think because she's smiling at you and all this other stuff, right? That, she's interested in you just because. And what I'm telling you is that a lot of these women, they'll be nice to you. They'll smile in your face. They'll have those conversations with you, but it's really about nothing. And so you start thinking that, oh, this girl really likes me because she's actually standing here talking to me. She's on the phone talking to me, but y'all aren't talking about anything. See, when you guys are talking, right? what happens is that there has to be flirting and sexual tension being built. If that is not being built, then it doesn't matter because y'all are just shooting the shit and just talking about nothing. You see what I'm saying? But it gives the illusion that she's interested because she keeps talking to you. This can even happen over an extended period of time. So you get a girl's number, you hit her up and you text her and y'all go back and forth on the text for like 5 minutes, right? But you still haven't set a date. You still haven't really, said anything to make anything happen. She hits you up again 2 days later. Oh, what's up? How you doing? How's your day going? You're going back and forth. You're asking her about her day, how's work, all this other shit. And then you do it again, a few days later. So you've been talking to this girl all week. You understand? You talk to her Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You still haven't set a date, but you think because she's responding to you, because she's texting you back, because she's on the phone with you, that she likes you. No, she's pretending to like you because she wants more conversation. See, this is the thing. This is how you know she's actually pretending to like you. As soon as you decide to say, hey, let's meet up, right? The texting's going to stop on her end. If you're on the phone, you say, hey, let's meet up. She's going to be like, oh, well, I'm not sure. I might be busy this week. Can I get back to you? All that other stuff, right? See, when a woman does that after you've been talking about nothing, that means she's been pretending to like you. You see what I'm saying? Because a woman who actually likes you can't wait for you to invite her out to do something. She can't wait to see you. You understand what I'm saying? So the problem is that a lot of you guys out there, you just get so caught up in the woman giving you attention because you haven't really had a lot of attention from women in the first place. So when a woman is talking to you, you get excited that, oh, she's talking to me, so it's on. No, it's not on because you haven't flirted, you haven't built sexual tension, you haven't actually made anything happen. So you're dealing with a woman who could be pretending to like you. And the way to find that out is set up a date, right? Start flirting with her. See if she's reciprocating the flirting, right? See if she's actually going to come and see you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you understand that. So that's number one. Number one is she's talking to you about nothing, but understand you are the one that creates that situation. Now, second way women pretend to like you, and this is one of my favorites that women do. The second way that she pretends to like you is that she tells you that she got hurt in the past. She tells you that she got hurt in the past. Now, Locario, how does this mean that she's pretending to like me? I don't understand that, right? So what does that mean? So when you're dealing with a woman and you're trying to get sexual quickly, when you're trying to invite her over to smash, when you're trying to get shit going on a sexual, in a sexual situation, right? What she's going to do is that she's going to stop and resist the sexual situation. But check this out. What happens is that she will let you know in some form or fashion that she is interested in you sexually, but the reason why she is resisting and stopping is because she's got hurt in the past. I don't want to rush this. I've gotten hurt in the past and, I've been through some bad things and I don't want to go through those. And I still feel that trauma and all this other stuff. So she's going to, in some form or fashion, let you know that she's been done dirty. She doesn't want to rush into anything anymore. But what she's doing is that she's acting as if she's interested, but I just don't want to do it now. Can you wait a little bit? Can you just understand that I've been hurt? And, I just really don't want to be hurt again, but I really, really like you. So could we take this slow? You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that she's trying to play on, your Captain Save-A-Hole, feeling sorry for her type of energy. And what I'm saying to you is that when a woman is resisting something sexual or resisting getting sexual, and she's using I got hurt before, I don't want to rush into these things, I'm trying to take my time now. And all she's really saying is like, hey, I want you to think I'm interested in you, but the reason why I'm not fucking you now or being sexual with you now is just because I need time to heal. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that they'll do it. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Kizaki, said women doing that is actually a preemptive way to modify your behavior towards them in sex. Exactly, that's a fact. And see, the reason why this is clever is because she makes you think that she is interested in you sexually. But what she's saying is that if I wasn't hurt, I'd be fucking you. So give me some time to not hurt, and then I will fuck you. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's her pretending that she likes you. So she's doing that in order to buy herself some time. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand that when a woman is doing that shit, she's doing that to pretend that she likes you in order to get more attention from you. She's like, she don't really want to fuck you, but you may be taking her out, spending time on the phone with her, doing all the other extra shit. And now what happens is that your nice guy, Captain Save-A-Hole, vibe comes out. And then you're thinking, oh man, she's gotten hurt. I would never do that to her. I'm going to treat her different. So now what happens is that you end up actually playing into what she's saying by you trying to hold off on sex also, so you can prove to her that you're not the type of guy who will hurt her. You see how great that is? Isn't that interesting? So she's telling you she's got hurt in the past. Now you're like, okay, cool. Well, she is interested in me, but she's gotten hurt, so she doesn't want to, like do this right now. And, I really like her and I would never hurt her. So let me show her I'm different than the other guy. So she'll really like me. So now what happens is that you play into that and then you end up falling back completely and just giving her more non-sexual attention. That shit is clever as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? This is how women be running game on your ass. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with this shit, right? Now, let's move on to number 5. Now, this, I would say this is, one of my favorite ways that women pretend to like you. This is my absolute number one, top of the list way that women pretend to like you. Now, number 3 is, right? The third way women pretend to like you is they give you choosing signals. They give you choosing signals. See, all you choosing signals motherfuckers, I keep trying to tell y'all. See, now, this is what I always say about choosing signals, right? And this is the thing. A real choosing signal is when a woman is showing you high sexual interest after you have interacted with her. I'm gonna say that again. A real choosing signal is when a woman is showing high sexual interest after you have interacted with her. So that means that I walk up to the girl, I have a conversation and I interact with her. And then after that, she is showing me that she is highly interested in me. That's an actual real choosing signal because she has to choose based on getting an actual experience of me dealing with her. So what you guys think are choosing signals is y'all think you're across the room and a girl looked at you twice from across the room. That's not a real choosing signal because you could walk up to her, talk to her, and she might not like the sound of your voice or the smell of your breath. You understand? So she would have to choose you again. Now, this is the thing. The reason why choosing signals is a way for women to pretend to like you, you understand what I'm saying? Is because the woman, right? She can look at a guy, recognize that he's a mark, that he's a lame, and she will pretend to be interested in him by giving him the signal because she knows that he's the type of guy who wouldn't approach her anyway. She knows he's the type of guy that, you know, she can fool. So she'll look at him, smile at him, do all this other stupid shit to get him to notice her or come over and all this other stuff, right? And he's thinking that the woman is doing this because she likes him. No, she already planned on playing you from the beginning. Let me explain to you guys, how you know because you're like, well, look, how do I know the difference between a woman actually giving me a real choosing signal and a woman like, you know, pretending to like me? Really simple. Really simple. Ask yourself this one simple question. Do I deserve to be desired in this way? You got to be honest with yourself. Be honest. Ask yourself this simple question. Do I deserve to be desired in this way? You understand? If she's really actually looking at you from across the room and is really engaged and really, you know, like attracted to you, do you deserve that? Now, what do you mean by deserve it, Locario? Okay, check this out. Are you scared to approach women? Are you insecure? Do you not know what to say to women? Right? Do you have experience dealing with women? Right? So if you are insecure, right? You don't have experience dealing with women. You don't have a mouthpiece. You know, you're all over the place. What about you as the woman choosing? Right? Let's say you're well, let's take this call real quick. Let's go to 516. 516. What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, it's Rue.
Who?
Rue.
Rue, what's going on?
I donated.
All right, where you donated at?
Venmo.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, so what's going on with you, man? And we got one free call, guys. One free call, but go ahead. What's good?
Yeah, I had a question because I was learning about like attachment styles and stuff like that. Do you think that has to do like for example, will a girl cooperate with you if she has like for example, does like cooperation go along with attachment styles? Do you think like for example, if like a girl is I guess how you say, like if a girl is distant, like would she still be able to cooperate with you if she hasn't, you know what I mean?
Wait, so you say, so you're saying like if a woman is has an avoidant attachment style, will she not be able to cooperate with you?
Yeah.
No, this is the thing. So the attachment styles is how you interact in the actual relationship, meaning that if a woman decides to date you, hook up with you, see you, whatever, that plays out in the interaction. But what happens is cooperation is how the woman is from the jump going to interact with you, right? But also if she's highly interested in you, the cooperation is going to be consistent. So this is the thing. If she has an avoided attachment, like she avoids, situations and relationships because she's scared of getting hurt and blah, 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 and all this other shit. Or she has the ancientist attachment style, so she's like needy or whatever the fuck it was, right? What happens is that her cooperation to you is going to override all that shit because she's highly interested in you. Remember, when it comes to desire, it's, do I desire this, right? Or is my fear going to take over? So if a woman desires you heavy, her fear about whatever is going to happen, right, is going to be overrode by the desire. If she doesn't desire you that much, then her fear is going to take over. So in other words, if you're dealing with a woman and she has high interest in you, all that attachment shit not going to matter because she's got her interest is so high that she's going to go with her interest. Now, if her interest is not high, then the attachment style or whatever, let's say she's an avoidant or she's anxious or whatever the hell it is, that's going to play out in the situation because that is ruling her because she's not that interested in you. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So it's like saying like, if you was to jump out of a plane or somebody say, hey, let's jump out of a plane. If you really, really are scared of jumping out of a plane, right? Your fear is going to override your excitement of jumping out of a plane. So you might not even bother to go jump out of a plane. But if you're so excited to jump out of a plane, even though you might be a little scared, you'll jump out the plane because your excitement is overriding the fear. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
Makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like basically, for example, like if a girl's needy, for example, and let's say let's say for example she doesn't like you that, I mean, or let's say for example like there's a negative dynamic taking place in the relationship. I guess she'll like be I guess calling you a lot and saying that you don't love her and stuff like that. I guess you'll see like the negative side of her attachment style, I guess.
Yeah, so let's say a chick is like that. She has that what is it, the anxious attachment style, and she's all needy because she's scared you're gonna leave her, blah 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 blah, right? So what happens is let's say you say to that woman, listen, if you call me one more time, I'm gone. Right? If she wants to keep you, what do you think she's gonna do?
She'll stay. I mean,
she's gonna chill,
stay, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna chill the fuck out. So if you're like, listen, don't be calling me every day, right? And if you say, listen, you can only call me once a week. Call me when you want to see me. That's it, once a week. She's gonna say, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just like do what he says because I actually don't want to lose this motherfucker. The reason why she's calling you so much is because what? She doesn't want to lose you. She's scared she's gonna lose you. That's why she's calling you a lot. So if you let her know, listen, the way you will lose me is if you keep calling me. So stop fucking calling me. You understand what I'm saying? Then she's gonna, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is her behavior is gonna be tailored to her desire of what she actually wants at the end of the day. Do you see what I'm saying? So even if, that's what I'm saying, even if she has the feeling, right? This is why it's important to be a leader, because when you lead, right, you're actually, the instruction you're giving her is giving her stability in what could or can't happen. See, a lot of times the reason why the woman is needy, because she's scared to lose you, right? Because she has that anxious style or whatever. But what happens is that's coming from, probably years of situation she's been in, how she grew up, other things that's going on. So it's deep rooted. But what happens is that the reason why she's acting that way is because that's a form of her trying to, in some form or fashion, have some sort of control over the dynamic so she feels safe. She's like, okay, well, maybe if I call him every day and make sure he's there, he won't leave. So her issue is you leaving. So if you let her know, listen, this is how you stay. Do this. You understand what I'm saying? So if you let her know, listen, this is how you can keep me here. If you do that, we good. Then she'll do that shit and everything will be fine. You see what I'm saying? The problem is that a lot of guys are not leaders, and a lot, so in that situation, you might have a chick going all over the place because she's going based on her own understanding. This is why you're supposed to upgrade a woman's mind. This is why you're supposed to teach a woman a different way. This is why when a woman is dealing with you, she has to be so fully immersed in your ways of doing things and thinking so that you can teach her how to get from point A to point B.
Right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, cause I have like a friend who he always complaining about his girlfriend, like saying that he doesn't, like, basically she always asking him to spend the night with him, and he's like, oh, I'm busy, I got work and this and that, and she's always like, you know what, I'm done with you, I'm gonna break up with you, that's it. And I'm like, maybe you should like
Well, that's his fault though, because why? How did she become his girl? Acting like that. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's my point. My point is this, because this is the thing, right? If you first deal with a chick and you tell her, hey, let's do A, B, and C, right? And let's say because she has, like she's avoiding you because she has that avoidant attachment style or whatever, right? She doesn't do it. Guess what? Since she doesn't do it, then you keep it fucking moving, right? But now check this out. Let's say you tell another girl, hey, let's do this, right? And let's say she generally runs away from situations because she's scared of being hurt. Because her interest in you is so high, she's going to do the thing because she wants you so bad that she's going to do the thing it takes to keep you there or to be in your presence. Right now, let's say that woman does that consistently over time. Then you're teaching her to be consistent with you that way, right? So basically the vetting process is about teaching the woman how to be with you. So by the time she becomes your girlfriend, It ain't gonna be no stupid shit about like, oh, well, you know, she keep begging me to spend the night and blah, 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 because you'd already had a program, a plan, a way of how you do things, and all that other shit would have been set in place already before she even became your girl. So once she is your girl, she knows what the protocol is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So as long as she knows you, then, you know, I mean, as long as she gets to know you, I mean, there wouldn't be any problems down the line. Pretty much her attachment styles wouldn't like affect how she treats you down the line because she knows you now.
No, it can affect it if you are not an effective leader. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that her interest has to be high enough for her to choose you over the fear, over the you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is just like this. Like, okay, check this out. Think about it this way. Think about how most guys are afraid to approach women. Yes, you would assume that, right? Like a lot of guys are afraid to approach women. Now, let's say a guy is at an event, party, whatever, and he sees the baddest chick he ever seen in his life. Like she's exactly his type and all this other stuff, right? And he's scared to approach women. Guess what's going to happen? Because she's so attractive to him and the interest is so high, he's like, fuck, I gotta approach her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like even he'll be terrified, but guess what he's going to do? He's going to approach her. Now, what's the difference between him approaching her and him being scared to approach women in general? It's because his interest was so high that his fear of approaching women was tossed to the fucking side in that moment. He said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go approach her, right? So if you have this, you know, anxious, avoidant, whatever attachment style and all that other bullshit, right? If the interest is so high, the desire is so high, that's going to override the other shit. Remember, in any situation, you're making a choice. You're making a choice to go this way or that way, right? So, in the situation, like I said with the example with the guy approaching a girl, he could stay in his fear of approaching women and not approach her, or he has to nut the fuck up and approach that chick. And he's like, damn, this girl is so hot. I'm so attracted to her that even though I'm scared, I'm going to toss that. I'm going to put that behind me and do this thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a desire.
Right. That's what it's about. It's all about the desire. You see what I'm saying? So understand that anything that the person is doing is they're choosing to do that instead of the other thing. So even if a person is choosing to, you know, like, let's say they're the quote unquote avoidant, they're choosing to be avoidant in that situation because the desire on the other side isn't that strong. Because if it was, they'd be like, fuck this avoidant shit. I'm going to do what I got to do to fucking get this shit cracking. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that makes sense. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, fam. All right. So yeah, so guys, we was up to what, number 3. So yeah, number 3 is, you know, a woman giving you choosing signals. And I was saying that the way that you know that a woman is pretending to like you through choosing signals is you have to ask yourself, do I deserve this type of situation happening? And what I mean by that is, are you the type of guy who actually gets women? Are you the type of guy who is attractive to women in general? Are you the type of guy who has extensive experience with women being attracted to you? If the answer is no, then you have to ask yourself, why would this woman be giving me a choosing signal? Now, does this mean that it's impossible for a woman to give you a choosing signal? If that's the case, no. Well, what I'm saying is that it's more likely that she's pretending to like you. It's more likely that she's basically going to play you and just trying to set you up or just looking at you to use you. Because you have to understand, women will designate you as the guy that they're going to use from the jump. You understand? So a lot of guys get confused. They think, oh, well, she give me a choosing signal. That means it's on. No, it don't. Because one, even if she was attracted to you physically and then you approach her and talk to her, she may still not be really that interested in you after the fact when interacting with you. See, a lot of guys, this is the thing. A lot of guys think that physical attraction is that strong. And now there's strength in physical attraction, but it's not that strong. And what happens is that it's not as strong when it comes to you being a man dealing with women. And I'm going to tell you why. Because what happens is that whenever you become accustomed to something, right? Whatever you become accustomed to, that becomes normal. You understand? So now, because it's normal, it loses its impact. And because it loses its impact, then there has to be something else that is the draw. So in other words, women are used to being able to have access to really good-looking guys. So because you're used to having access to really good-looking guys, there has to be something more. So yeah, you're good-looking, but what else? Because the what else is the thing that's going to make it stick. So even if the woman is giving you a choosing signal across the room because she thinks you're physically attractive, once you approach her and talk to her, that is the what else. And if the what else is shit, then it didn't really matter that you were good looking. Oh, there was this guy that wrote a book called Looks Don't Matter. You guys should check that out on shoplocario.com. Because I go into depth with that. It's like if you have access to steak all the time, you can get steak whenever you want to eat it, right? You might really like steak. But what happens is that you're so used to getting steak, you're not excited about steak. But let's say you go to a restaurant and you order a steak and you cut it up and you put it in your mouth, you eat it, and the first bite, you're like, oh my God, this steak tastes amazing. I've never tasted a steak that tasted this good. Not only does it taste good, it tastes different than all the other steaks I've ever had. Do you see what I'm saying? So now you want to come back to that steak. You want to go back to that steakhouse. You want to get that steak again because that steak had something different. That was the what else. So a lot of you guys who rely on choosing signals, the problem is that even if a woman is checking you out because she thinks you're physically attractive, she still has to see the what else. Let's go to 757. What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, this Jay Swayze, 41, Virginia. I donated 7 to Miles in the game.
All right, appreciate it. So what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, my question is could it be possible? I mean, I know you said that, if a girl give you choosing signals, that may not be the case, that she might actually want you. She might want you for attention, but I would say that sometimes more than not, when a girl gives you choosing signal, I think she wants you.
Nope, not at all. I'll tell you when a woman wants you if she's giving you choosing signals without you. Like, so if a woman is giving you choosing, like, so let's say again, you're at a party, a girl's checking you out from across the room, or you're in an event, the girl's checking you out. The only time that a woman is giving you a choosing signal when she wants you is that the choosing signal has to be lustful. So if you're not getting lustful choosing signals from across the room, it don't mean she wants you. So what does a lustful choosing signal means? That means that the woman is damn near, she's staring at you. She didn't just look at you or glance at you once or twice. She is staring at you, wide open eyes, licking her lips type shit. That's lustful choosing signals. If you're not getting that, you're not getting no real choosing signals as far as her checking you out from across the room and wanting you. So if that's not the case, it's not really a choosing signal of her having that strong sexual desire. That means that she is so physically attracted to you to the point where she's sexually attracted to you and she can't keep her eyes off you. And she, like, I told a story about that, how I had that, and this is what I'll say, is that if you do get that, it can damn near feel uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So I told a story about this while I was on the train, and I'm chilling on the train, and this girl, it was a young chick too. She was probably like in her early 20s and shit. This happened like a few years ago. And I'm on the train, I'm chilling, listening to my music, and I just see her staring at me. She's just staring. She's staring like into my soul. You understand? And I'm about to get off the train, and I had stood up, and I was holding on to the railing or whatever, or to the thing, and I'm standing over her, and she's looking up at me licking her lips, looking down at my dick, looking back up at me. And the whole time I'm like, what the fuck is this chick doing? But then my stop came and I just got off. I got off the train. I didn't even talk to this chick, right? And I was like, God damn, this chick was aggressive as fuck. That is a choosing signal. If you're not getting that, you're not getting no fucking choosing signals. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so well, I guess I understand your why you would say that, because when you put it like that, where she giving you those lustful type, looks, I get it, because that's why I was saying the choosing signal thing is a thing, because I had situations where I'm oblivious to a female, and then she on her own accord comes talk to me, buy me a drink, and then I'm fucking in the back of her car behind the bar. So I think that's a thing, man.
No. So what happened with that woman?
Oh, we just fucked for that New Year's, and that was it.
Right. So what you got to understand is that, see, you're talking about a woman doing things on her accord, right? Because you said she approached you, and then what happened when she approached you?
Yeah, she approached me, sat down, asked me what I'm drinking. She pretty much macked me in a way, and I'm oblivious that she even doing that. I'm not even really thinking.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that she's the one who came up to you. She basically led the situation, yes?
Right, but is that not a choosing signal, though?
No, because you didn't act. Okay, what I'm saying is, what is she choosing?
She choosing me.
Who are you?
I'm the guy just sitting at the bar that she came on and approached.
But that's what I'm saying. You haven't told her what to do. So she didn't choose you. She did her own thing. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying. I was supposed to have flipped it and start leading the whole situation. Right, I get it.
Right. You think that like she didn't choose you. She used you. Does that make sense? You see, that's why, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all be thinking, see, that's the problem. Y'all don't understand choosing. Choosing means that you have to give her something to choose. You didn't give her anything to choose. She just used you for dick.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Because now that I'm thinking about it, the girl bought me the beer. She asked me who I'm rooting for. She played pool with me. Like, I'm just going along with the shit because I'm not thinking nothing. Next thing I know, I was leaving, but she wouldn't leave me alone. So I'm like, well, pretty much let's fuck.
Right.
And I had to go get some.
And this is the problem with that. See, a lot of guys think, oh, well, he fucked, so it's all good. No. The problem with that is that you went along with that. So what does that mean? That means that your character is of a man who will go along with what a woman says to do. So that's going to carry out in all the rest of the relationships that you're dealing with women. Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because yes, she came, approached me, all that good stuff. But there was a situation where there was another guy that was trying to talk to her, and I just told her, like, go over there and go talk to that guy. And she was like, no, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to you.
No.
So I'm like, well.
Wait. So you told her to go talk to another guy. She said, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then you kept talking to her?
Yeah. I mean, I figured, I ain't see nothing wrong with it.
See, this is what I'm saying. You're not.
How was that wrong?
You're not. Okay. Let's slow this down. Let's slow it down, brother. Let's slow it down. You told her to do what?
I told her it was another guy trying to talk to her. I said, how about you go over there and talk to him?
Right. And what did she say?
She looked at the guy. Looked him up and down. She said, no, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to you.
Okay, now check this out. So you gave her an instruction, yes?
Yes.
Did she follow your instruction or did she deny your instruction?
She denied it.
Exactly. There we go. So now,
because I'm thinking she choosing me. Like she had this guy. She's choosing me though.
No. She's choosing not to follow your leadership. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part you're not getting. You're missing it because you're focusing on the woman. You're not focusing on yourself, because this is why I said that the way you're doing it is indicative of how you're going to deal with women, because you are basically going at her whim. She's supposed to be going at your whim. She's supposed to be doing things on your terms. You just told her to go talk to the guy. She said no.
I'm confused because
Bro, what I'm saying is, okay, hold on. Is a woman supposed to follow your lead, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Is her, when you told her to go talk to the guy, is her going to talk to him following your lead? Is her, or I should say this, is her not going to talk to him following your lead?
No.
Okay. So right there, you saw and you witnessed the woman is not following your lead.
What? Okay. I guess what got me confused is that there's a woman who's obviously want to fuck with me, right?
No.
Me and her chilling.
No. How does she want to fuck with you if she's not following your lead?
Because that's it. When I seen the guy staring at her, like, damn, that dude checking you out, you might want to go talk to him. And she said, no, I want to talk to you. So I'm thinking she want me, therefore she chose me, so she want to fuck with me.
No, call her.
I don't think me telling her to go do that and her be like, no, I don't want to do that. It's like, I don't understand.
Did you tell her to do something, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, did she do it?
No.
Okay, case closed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So now check this out. Now, let's say you meet another woman or you dating around, you doing what you do, right? What's going to happen is you're going to start dating a certain girl. The girl's going to become your girlfriend, and check this out. You're going to tell your girl to do something and she's not going to do it. And then you're going to be like, yo, why she never listening to what I'm saying? And she's not listening to what you're saying is because you allow women to not listen to what you say and still fuck with them, just like you did this other woman.
I disagree because I had situations where women listen to me. It's just that one scenario right there, that one time I told the girl to go talk to somebody. Now it's like, well, because she didn't listen to you.
Call her. How you do one thing's how you do everything. You understand what I'm saying?
That's confusing to me because if I got a girl who I'm out, let's say I'm at the beach, I'm over here in the beach. So I'm out at the beach, I'm flirting with a girl. A dude walks by and this guy's checking her out, and then she, glances over at him and she's checking him out. I'm like, well, shit, you might well go ahead and holler at him. And she's like, nah, I don't want to holler at him. I want to talk to you. No. I did something wrong because telling her to go do that, she didn't listen.
Call her. Did you tell her to do something? Or did you say you might as well? What did you do?
I told her you might as well go talk to that dude.
So you didn't.
And she said no, I don't want to talk to him.
So you didn't tell. So you didn't tell her. That's what I'm saying. Did you go tell her go talk to that guy?
No, I said because he kept staring at her, and she looked back, and I said, well, shoot, man, the way he looking at you, you might as well go talk to him. And she looked him up and down and looked back at me like, no, I don't want to talk to him.
So you didn't give her any instructions.
I mean, if I told her you might as well talk to him, is that not an instruction?
No, you're just saying shit. That's what I'm asking. What did you say to her? Did you say, hey, go talk to that guy?
That's what I said. No, I said you might as well go talk to that dude because checking you out.
And why'd you tell her that?
Well, I was leaving and she kept following me, and so I seen the dude checking her out. So I'm telling her to go talk to him because I'm like, obviously he into you more than I am. So go over there.
So you didn't want to talk. So you didn't want to fuck with her.
No, I didn't want to fuck with her, man. I was trying to leave, but she kept following me.
So then why'd you fuck her?
Because I'm like, shit, man, she keep following me. She must want the dick. So I'm gonna go get some condoms and we're gonna fuck.
So you fucked her because she wanted the dick?
That's what I'm thinking. Yes.
Paula, do you see why you need coaching? This is crazy, man.
Yo,
this is crazy. You guys, first of all, you saying you got led by a chick. Now you saying you got led by a chick that you didn't even want. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I tried to leave. She kept following me. So I'm like, well, if you're going to keep following me, then we're going to have to fuck. And she like, okay. So we went and got some condoms. We went behind the bar.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what's confused. So you did want to fuck. Yes?
I didn't want to fuck. I didn't want to fuck her. I did want to fuck that New Year's going over the. New Year's Eve. I did want to fuck.
So you just settled to fuck with this chick.
Yes, that's what happened.
See, the more we talk, the more.
Yo, I know.
Jesus Christ! This is why I'm telling you guys, stop being caught up on this quote unquote choosing signals type shit. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Like there's so much shit that you're doing in this situation that's crazy. 1 minute you're like, this girl is coming to lead me. Then the next minute you're telling her to go to talk to the other guy because you're not really interested in her. And then you're like, well, since she's following me, I'm just going to give her the dick anyway, even though I don't want to fuck her like that. It's like, bro, what? You're all over the place. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I get like as we talk now more, trying to get an understanding of. I get where you coming from.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be aware. All I'm saying is you have to be aware of why you're doing what you're doing, right? Because if you're not aware, you're going to continue to do the same type of stuff. So if you're in a situation with a woman you actually are interested in and want to make something happen, you're going to make mistakes because you're not realizing the mistakes you're making now. So you're not going to make these mistakes and all of a sudden be like, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. This is how you do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying is how you do it one way is how you do it all the ways. So as soon as, so let's say if you're like, well, I'm telling her to go over there because I'm not interested, right? Then I'm not interested. It ain't no chick getting my dick if I'm not interested. You understand what I'm saying? So it's and what happened is you submitted to the New Year's. He's like, it's New Year's. I need to get some pussy. So you're like, let me get any old pussy and fuck her. It's crazy.
I think that what it was. I think what it was because my mind was like, I'm gonna give me some, some pussy or whatever. And so, I'm chilling or whatever the case may be. I seen like a girl I talked to. She had a boyfriend. Like, okay, so I sat down at the bar, and that's when that girl appeared. And so for me, it's like I'm trying to fuck on New Year's. This girl appears. I'm trying to, give it to the other guy. She don't want him, so she want me enough to. I'm like, okay, we gonna fuck then. So this is what I wanted. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Something on the New Year's.
Damn, son. So well, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, so, and it's the thing. You're saying you got a choosing signal from a chick you ain't even want. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even realize what y'all doing, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, man.
All right, man.
I appreciate the call, fam. I'm gonna let you, man.
Yep.
All right, peace. All right, so real quick, so let's go into number 4 and number 5 real quick. So number 4, the fourth ways women pretend to like you is, oh my God, y'all niggas is calling like crazy. Okay, 612, what's going on? Who's this?
Yeah, this is Tim. I sent 15 to your Venmo.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on with you, man?
Well, actually, I know people are like flaming this guy in the chat, but I think that was a great call because that last call was great. And I actually just wanted to share a quick story in the game that I had like probably about a month back, but that actually taught me, again, choosing signals are complete bullshit. So I was at this like singles event, and I noticed this chick was, heavy looking at me, like, just staring at me the entire time. I was talking with some other women and shit. But I was like, all right, cool. I'll start talking to her. I told her, come over here. We started talking. Flirting was heavy. All this shit. I was like, saying a bunch of different shit. I was like, okay, this is good. This is going to go down. So gave her my number, said, text me the next day. She texts me, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, let's, I gave her the instructions. Hey, let's come over to my place, and, get it going. We'll have sex, and then just complete ghost. So, but like, she was like, in the moment, I was like, oh damn, this chick really wants me. She's really trying to get at me. But her agenda was completely different than what my agenda was. And then it was exposed, shortly thereeafter, and then poof, she disappears.
Right.
So, but it was like, what I'm trying to say is like, I would never have realized that until, I was out there and just interacting with some of these chicks who are actually looking at you. You have no idea what their agenda is until you actually talk to them.
Exactly.
And a lot of times it's way different.
Exactly. So, that's a fact. That's real shit, man. Real shit. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the story. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right. Now that's real talk. That's what I'm saying. You guys have to actually have her respond to you. Anything else is a bunch of bullshit. So now let's move on to number 4. So the fourth way that women pretend to like you is they will be sexual with you, but won't let you smash. Okay? They'll be sexual with you, but they won't let you smash. So that means that they'll do damn near everything under the sun, but won't let you smash. So, they'll kiss you, they'll be touching you, they'll let you play with their titties, they'll let you finger pop, all that other stuff, but they're not gonna let you smash. And what happens is that they're trying to take it to the limit sexually without actually having sex with you. And that's because they're not highly sexually attracted to you, but they want to take the limits of attention to its highest height before intercourse can happen. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why you'll have girls come over your crib, y'all be kissing, doing all this other stuff, but when it comes to actual smashing, she'll want to stop, or you're kissing a chick, you're telling her, hey, let's go back to my place. You don't want to go back. You understand? And that's because she's pretending to like you. So she is doing it up until the point of where sex can actually happen. So she's giving you as much as she can to get you enticed, to give her more attention, but she's not trying to fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? Is that like I said, them doing that is like the carrot on the stick. As long as they keep giving you a little, you'll keep giving them a lot. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let's do this real quick. I think it's K-Zaggin. K-Zaggin, what's going on, fam?
Yo. What's going on? Man, so a couple of things. The last part you said about women giving you the misleading impression. And let me tell you how it also works. And El, you already know this, so I'm preaching to the choir. How it also works, it gives you the misleading impression she's virtuous.
Right, exactly.
She's a good girl. See, she's different. I think I found wifey, nigga. She's not like the rest of them, right? So it kind of plays like confirmation bias because guys are always looking for the virtuous good girl. So in L, if she ain't got no tattoos or no weird piercings and she don't drink and don't smoke, they really gonna fall for it.
Right.
They really gonna fall for it. But also, I want to point to something earlier when the guy was on the phone and he was talking about choosing signals. The problem with guys, and I say this about guys, they're very remedial. They only look at shit through a man's lens. Right. They never look at shit through a woman. And what I mean by that, and this is where when guys use too much logic to try to understand women. From a man's mind, this is what guys think. Why would I approach a woman I don't want to fuck?
Right, exactly.
Why would I have a conversation with a woman that I don't want to fuck? That's how guys think. So when women are talking to them, they're like, why would she be talking to me if she's not interested?
Right.
Why would she approach me if she's not interested? Right. And that's them being over analytical with the situation, not understand. See, what guys have to understand is that there's a multitude of things a man can be used for.
Right.
But there's very minimal things that a woman can be used for. If that makes sense. So when you think about using, who uses a woman for money? Most guys don't have enough game to use a woman for money.
Right.
Right. So the only thing they can use a woman for is what? Sex.
Right.
Right. But a woman can use you for attention, dates, sex, a relationship, a marriage, all these different things a woman can use you for.
Right.
So when a woman is approaching you, which one is her agenda?
Exactly. Right. And that's what these dudes don't get. And like you said, because they're thinking from their male mind, they're like, oh, well, I approach girls because I want to fuck them. So she approached me or she's looking at me. She wants to fuck me. And it's like, no, nigga.
Exactly. This is why, Al, real quick, I'm going to say this, I'm going to get off. I remember many years ago, and I told this story where a chick just approached me. But I didn't know this chick. She just walked up on me, put her hand on my chest, and said, tell your girlfriend she got a competition. I never met this chick. Now, at the time, I didn't have a girlfriend, right?
Right.
So that was just her basically throwing her hat in the ring like, hey, nigga, what's up?
Right.
But what most guys would do is they would automatically assume because she's moving like that, like the guy that called in, I'll just follow her lead because the way she's coming at me, she's interested. So all I got to do is just chill and follow her.
Right.
And my thing is, when she says, tell your girlfriend she got competition, nigga, she could be looking at you like, I'm trying to be your girlfriend. No, bitch. Okay, you can be my lover. Right. Like, so when she told me that, I immediately told her, hey, look, I'm getting this hotel this weekend. You should come through and fuck with me. So I immediately, and it wasn't a thought, it wasn't like a conscious, I think I should leave at this point.
Right.
Yeah, I think I should do that. No, it was just a conscious thing, shout out to Miles, based on my masculine identity to say, I mean, it's cool that she's saying all this shit.
Right.
But I'm trying to fuck, what's up with that though? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when I told her, hey, I'm gonna get in the hotel this weekend, she said, give me the room number, I'll come through. So now, our agendas are in alignment.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
And on that note, bro, I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, fam.
Peace,
I'm
peace, peace.
holla. All right. So 323. What's popping? Who this? 323? 323 going once. 323 going twice. 323. All right, that's it. So we're about to wrap this up in a minute, but let me get to the last one. So the last, hold on, let me get this real quick. We go 302. What's going on? Real quick. What's popping?
Hey, Mr. Locario. Yeah, so I sent 10 to Miles in the game.
All right.
Make sure you got it.
What's going on with you?
So you can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on with you?
All right. Yeah, so the other few callers before me, one of the callers was saying that the true signals that he got, like when the girls say she about what you on, you know, fuck buddy situation. So I talked to her and actually I've seen her, she's at my job, but she's not in my department.
Mm.
So we actually conversated through dating app. You feel me? So yeah, so is that like a choosing signal right there from her or from me, or I'm agreeing with what she going?
So wait, you said
the
that
type of time I'm going on.
wait, so you said the girl said what? Like how, like you said you met a girl on a dating app?
Yeah, but she works in my my job, but not my department.
Okay. And then so what did you say to her on the app?
I said, yeah, I'm open to a relationship, but that's not really what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to casual sex.
Wait. So she said she wanted a relationship on a dating app?
No. Well, yeah, she did, but I matched with her and I was telling her my intention.
Okay, so you matched with the girl in a dating app and you told her that your intention is to have casual sex?
Yeah.
And you said that on the dating app?
Yeah.
Okay, then what did she say back?
She said, okay, that's cool. And in my opinion, it seemed like she was on the type of time I was on.
Okay, so then what's the problem? What's the issue?
No, but I was asking like, okay, is that, because even though she knew what type of time I was on through the messages from the dating app, I'm just saying like, okay, is that, you know, choosing from her or what?
Yeah, well, a woman choosing you means that she's going along with your agenda. So if you tell her, hey, I want to hook up, and she's like, cool, that's her choosing you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, because So I'm saying also, because I wasn't sure like what her agenda like from the jump without her telling me or showing me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but she has to follow through though. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? She has to actually still follow through. So she could talk all that, but let's see if she shows up when you tell her to show up at. Let's see if she actually comes through and make it happen. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Appreciate the call, fam. All right. I keep seeing 323 trying to call up. You need to call up right now because we got to end in like 5 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? But real quick, last thing on the list, as far as a woman pretending to like you, is when she's doing nice things for you without you telling her to do it, right? When a woman is doing a lot of nice things for you without you telling her to do it, that is could be her pretending to like you. But let me talk to 323 and we'll get back to that in a second. 323, what's popping? 323, what's up with your phone, fam?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's good? Hello? This nigga's phone is a beast. All right, so he gonna have to call back next week or some shit. So I'm about to kill the phone lines. He got to call back next week. But anyway, so the last thing we got on the list. So 323, you got to call back next show. But anyway, like I said, the last thing on the list is when a woman is doing, just nice things for you on her own accord. You understand what I'm saying? So what that means is that a woman is just on her own doing nice things without you telling her to do it. So if a woman is like, oh, hey, I bought you this thing, or hey, I went over and I did this thing for you, right? That could be a woman pretending to like you, because what happens is that you didn't give her any instructions and you didn't tell her what to do. And like what Kay Zagan was saying is that a woman could be using you for all these different things. So she could be buying you things and doing things for you and doing nice things for you to get you all buttered up, right? Because she's basically planning on using you. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is this: if a woman does nice things, does that always mean she's pretending to like you? No. But again, like I said with the choosing signals, if a woman is doing nice things for you, ask yourself the same question. Do I deserve this? Because there are women who would do nice things for you and they are actually really attracted to you and they like you. And they're doing that because they see value in you. And they're just doing it on their own accord because they really see value in you. But again, you have to ask yourself, do I deserve, am I that type of guy? Am I the guy who's attractive? Am I the guy who usually gets girls that want to fuck with me? If you're not that guy and a woman is doing nice things for you, it's usually because she's trying to play you. You understand? But I'm going to run through these one last time for those who missed it, and you guys can go to playback. So the first thing we have on the list is talking to you about nothing. Second thing was she tells you she got hurt in the past. Third thing is giving you choosing signals. Fourth thing is she'll be sexual with you but won't let you smash. And the fifth thing is she'll do nice things without you telling her to do it. All right? But guys, listen, I got to run because I got to record the Bad Boy show. And, so any guys who put questions in the chat, hit me up next time with those same questions and we will get to those questions. And if you wanted to call in, but you didn't get to call in, just call in next show and we will make that happen. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in and I will holler at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. I am out of here. Peace. Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio, and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I say, yeah, it's this guy